Over 2,000 years ago, beneath the weight of collapsing empires and personal tragedy, Roman emperors and enslaved philosophers discovered a mental framework so powerful, it's still changing lives today. Not just ancient wisdom, but a survival code. The same principles that guided Marcus Aurelius through political collapse, that helped Seneca turn exile into productivity, that taught Epictetus, a man born in chains, what it means to be truly free. Today, that same mindset fuels Silicon Valley creators, Olympic athletes, and Nobel-winning psychologists. This is Stoicism, not about suppressing emotion or pretending to be made of stone, but about rewiring your relationship with chaos. Every day you make around 35,000 decisions, and yet 77% of people feel so overwhelmed by stress they lose focus on what truly matters. But what if you had a system, a mindset, that could turn anxiety into action, frustration into clarity, obstacles into stepping stones? By the end of this video, you'll walk away with 3 powerful rituals backed by ancient wisdom and modern science to help you navigate the storm like a modern-day philosopher king. Let's begin. We start with the first principle, the dichotomy of control. Stoicism begins with a single question: what can you actually control? Epictetus, born into slavery, taught that suffering stems from confusing what happens around us with the choices we make within. You can't control your reputation, you can't control the weather, but your response, your decisions, that's yours. Always. Modern psychology mirrors this. The locus of control theory shows that people who focus on what they can change report 32% higher life satisfaction. Try applying this daily. When traffic ruins your morning or a critic questions your work, pause. Ask yourself, is this within my power? If the answer is no, let it go. If it's yes, lean in. Marcus Aurelius said it best. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Now we move to the second ritual, negative visualization. Seneca, one of Rome's wealthiest thinkers, had a counterintuitive practice. He regularly imagined losing everything, not because he was pessimistic, but because preparing for the worst made him stronger, not weaker. Today, psychologists call this defensive pessimism. By visualizing failure and asking, how would I respond, we replace anxiety with preparedness. Research shows that those who practice premeditatio malorum, the premeditation of evils, recover from setbacks 40% faster. So the next time you're heading into a high-stakes moment, don't avoid the fear. Picture it. Then ask, how would I adapt? As Seneca wrote, we suffer more in imagination than in reality. And that brings us to the third mindset shift, the daily inversion of obstacles. Marcus Aurelius ruled during plagues, invasions, and betrayal. But in the pages of his journal, you'll find a repeated insight. The obstacle becomes the way. It wasn't just optimism, it was strategy. Modern neuroscience backs him up. Reframing adversity activates the brain's problem-solving regions and calms the fear centers. Say your flight's delayed. Instead of spiraling, pause and ask, how can this serve me? Maybe it's a moment to read, to plan, or simply to reflect. Ryan Holiday popularized this idea recently, but its roots go back to the Stoics. Every barrier is a training ground, every problem an invitation to grow in patience, perspective, and creativity. Marcus captured it perfectly. Our actions may be impeded, but there can be no impeding our intentions. And finally, the fourth and most grounding practice, the evening review. At the end of each day, Seneca asked himself a simple question: where did I stay true to my principles, and where did I fall short? This was his nighttime ritual, a way to course correct. Today, Harvard researchers call this reflective learning, and it's been shown to boost emotional regulation by 28% in just 6 weeks. You can do it in 5 quiet minutes. Ask, where did I take control today? Where did I let external things disturb my peace? Journal those answers, like Marcus did. Not to judge yourself, but to sharpen your alignment with who you're becoming. As Seneca said, assess your day, but do so with the rigor of a mentor, not the harshness of a critic. So, what does all of this add up to? Stoicism isn't something you just read, it's something you live. By filtering chaos through the lens of control, training your mind for setbacks, transforming problems into practice grounds, and reflecting with intention. You're not just adopting habits, you're building a mindset that's endured for thousands of years because it works. These rituals won't stop the storms of life, but they will teach you how to dance in the rain. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "Waste no more time arguing what a good person should be. Be one." Start today. And if this video helped shift your thinking, share it with someone who could use that same Stoic clarity. Subscribe, and tomorrow we'll explore Nietzsche's formula for self-mastery. Until then, Amor Fati, love your fate.